Hi, I'm Steve from Voodoo Creek. Let's get into this. Right, so what's going on? Well, we're in open D major. D, A, D, F sharp, A, D. And it's a really nice simple song, which is the best thing for slide because you can put your little licks and tricks in there as well. So the my girl. So I'm pinching the 4th string and the 6th string, and I'm sliding. So that's my girl, my girl, and then open my girl. So at the 5th fret there. So my girl, my girl, my girl, my girl. And then we're into this chord at the 5th fret. Don't you lie to me. So I'm pinching the 5th string and the 3rd string, but you can alternate that if you want like a higher pitch sound. You can swap between pinching that and pinching higher up. So first time round, pinch it lower down, the 5th and the 3rd. Maybe next time pinch the 3rd and the 2nd, or rake in with your finger. So or see the difference? So it's nice to alternate it. You don't want it to sound the same every time round, sort of thing. And then Where Did You Sleep Last Night is. So we're up there at the 7th fret. Same thing, one time round you can go lower down. Next time round you might want to go higher. Last night, I'm pinching the A and the D string, work nice for night. And then I'm getting in a real kind of lightly handed. I'm not really hitting it hard. I'm not going. I'm just. Because it's just to add some atmosphere, you know. Yeah, so that's pretty much the whole song, you know. couple of little licks I like to use a lot is a, and that's just, so we're up here on the 7th fret on the B string, we're sliding back one, and as we slide back one, we hit the note on the G string and come back up. That's a staple slide lick. But yeah, and I've got some gain going on the little amplifier, and I got just a little bit of vibrato on there too, just to give it some atmosphere. But it's a lot of fun, and yeah, you could sing along to it as well. You know, just play it basically all the way through, and then sing over that, and then do your little solo bit on the top. But yeah, alternate from the lower register to the higher register on each chord. And that way you'll get some interesting variation. And all right, well, thanks for watching. Have some fun. So a little bit about the guitar that I'm playing. It's a 1934 Regal. We worked out it was a Regal and not a Dobro by the body thickness, because the transfer's gone off the top there. And a couple of other little features, like it's got body binding both sides. So this model of Dobro didn't have body binding both sides. And also my these 3 holes that are under that pickup there, the sound holes, these are like flush square cut, whereas the Dobro ones had tiny little bevels around them. Yeah, and I actually bought this from a young guy that was clearing out an old person's house, and it was his father's house. But this actually belonged to his great-grandfather, and his great-grandfather bought it brand new in 1934, imagine that. And yeah, he played it for many years, and then he lent it to his nephew that played with it, he gigged with it, and broke the headstock clean off. And they did a kind of an amateur kind of repair with metal brackets both sides and great big screws and that. But I'm a woodworker by trade, and I took all that apart, and I used I cleaned the joints out because there was some nasty glue residue in there, so I used acetone really carefully to clean the joints out, and then I epoxied the whole thing back together, and I used an epoxy as a filler as well. And you can't see it at all now because I did a total repair job on it, but I sprayed in some dyes mixed in shellac and gradually built the colour up. But I kept the age on there, I kind of rubbed it through, and I matched all the tones up and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm really pleased with the result. It was a real Frankenstein's monster. And yeah, the only modifications I've made is I've got one of these pickups on there, these lace sensor pickups, which are really good. I mean, if you're a purist and you like, you know, the unadulterated clean tone of the resonator, it's not for you. You'd have like a microphone type pickup. But as you can tell, I like kind of swampy, dirty Delta blues, you know. So I put it for an amplifier, and I put a touch of gain on there and some tremolo as well, which I think adds to the vibe. At least it's the sound that I'm looking for. And yeah, so I put a new biscuit bridge in there, the bridge piece, sorry. It's got the original cast number 14 aluminium bridge in there, a spider piece. And it's important to not try and get your action as low as possible with these, because you need a break angle over the bridge. If the break angle is too flat, there's not enough pressure on that cone and that biscuit and that spider, so you don't get the resonance, so you lose a lot of the volume. Yeah, so it's got a great vibe, and I feel like that it's playing me, you know. And yeah, so I call it Doc because the person that bought it originally, the original owner in 1934, was a chiropractor, and he was locally known as Doc, although his name was Mervyn or Melvin. And I got all the history from his son. I kept grandson, and I kept in touch because I like history. I think it's very, very important, and it's a beautiful thing. And I think it found me. I don't think I found it. So there's a little bit about Doc. Well, I hope you enjoyed that short video. I know I've had a lot of fun with that technique over the years. It's great to apply it to your jams. And if you like these guitar stands, get yourself down to www.voodoocreek.com. I've got some offers on at the moment. They're handmade by me here in Colorado out of the best materials. They're built to last a lifetime with traditional joinery. And yeah, we've got some offers on at the moment. So check them out and hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks very much. See you on the next one.